what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say
She
less.
said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less,
Say less. Say less. Say less.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white shirt, pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work, and I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe, and you know I'm here to stay. 'Cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick.
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
Now back in the days of oat me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will put an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy.
I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out.
So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, attempt chicken out again.
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
break it down.
Sometimes I wonder what the old me'd say.
If what?
If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay.
Like happy.
What's my name? What's my name?
So how many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger than cacti me, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack, I treat the whole world 'cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that to the anger you. Dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, but you can not. In fact, won't see me. Caught sleeping, see the kidnapping. Never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
I'm feeling the wave. I wanna fly. Let's get go on the plane. I'm sitting the jetway. You already know which way we going. That way. Told her I wanna get you paid. Oh, you like that? Okay. That's right back. Go rage. Oh, you like that? Wanna bite that? Wanna fight back? Okay. She turned around and said, I want to get away. I wanna fly away. Butterfly doors on the Lambo, I'm trying to spread my wings. I got a bad little pretty Spanish team from Medellin. I might fly away before she get a wedding ring. But she wanna stay, she told me she'll never leave. Put some feathers on my drip cause I'm fly. Diamond tinkle every time I'm outside. They almost brighter than the stars in her eyes. She an angel like I took her from the sky. I want to
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Nashville. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got 1st down from the 31. Right back to Pollard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. They send a man in motion. From the 33 on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Again, a run with Pollard. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Takes the snap, 4th and inches. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Here we go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son. Hey, 551, son.
Now it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they have 3rd and short. I'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run for it with Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Press right. Here we go. Out, let's go. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Go. Out. Extend. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Got his man. That's Zay Jones. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Another throw for Fields. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Chased it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. From the 24. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the...
And that's a New York touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From midfield now. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's another Titans first down.
Here we go, set.
At the 33-yard line.
Check. 7 Pirates.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Right.
Now Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Don't jump. Ready? Angel. Right.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. He's on the move. That's complete to Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Here we go.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Fields to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
A give left side for Hall. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Fields on third. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It's picked up by the Titans. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a one-score game in the first half. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. And it's the Jets looking at 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, son. What's right?
Fields throwing here. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Got Everett, and it's complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son.
From the 46. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Forced out to his right. A lot of grass ahead. A gain of 27 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You got don't jump. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Everett. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. From the 18 on 2nd down. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Easy. Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Brandon Stevens has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind.
Bouncing football. Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds, so in the end, no gain on the play.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or 2 in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Go. Here we go. Up. Go.
Throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. One last play before the break.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
This is Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He throws a bullet. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
So the Titans left with a 4th down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. He's past the 30. He crosses midfield. Hits the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. He's got Ridley here on the slant. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
And the Titans, first down. 70 First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Has the connection to Ridley. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a first down. They are throwing it again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold.
Big gain downfield. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Riggs. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
31,
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
West right there. Here we go. Hey, Terry. Tonight.
Fields to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long. Now Fields. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
18 Rattler.
Second and 10 now. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans make it an 11-point ball game. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Don't jump, son.
They go right back to Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Hall once more. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the gun, it's Hall. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play. Manages just a yard on 1st down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hey, kid. Sit up.
Fields on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Badgley able to knock it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 tight. Set. Check smash.
They'll come out throwing. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They've got a man in motion.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the Jets' 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
Throwing from the gun here. He has it at the 5. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Folk with a point after. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On target to his man Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A 1-yard gain on the play, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jets leading by 7. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, son.
Running this with Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Goes up, ready?
Takes off right out of the read option. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. 8 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden got some options here on 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. The kick is off the mark, no good. And they fail to make this a two-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side, Kate. It's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Smash. Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Lion. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Back to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Here we go. The Titans setting up for a big 2-point attempt.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18, protect, Bobcat.
All or nothing, they'll run it! And he won't make it across. They definitely weren't afraid to go for it all there, but they remain down by 1.
33.
As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Jets come up with the football. That should just about ice this game. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here's Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. After one final kneel-down, partner, and this should do it. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. And now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Ewer, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say goodbye from Nashville.